My name is Sam. I'm an attorney. I started my law firm 7 years ago, and I've been on this journey of creating a virtual automated law firm. I basically got introduced to the Tim Ferriss 4-Hour Workweek book, and when I read that book, it taught me the principles of how to run a virtual business and also how to automate it. So I thought that was really cool. So from the get-go, from about 6 years ago, I started building my law firm to be completely virtual and completely automated. And I basically figured out the formula for getting clients, for being able to automate the law firm. And I continue to repeat that over and over. And now for the past 2 years, I've been on a journey to teach this to other lawyers. And it's been a fun journey. And this is a lifelong journey for me. I'm all about teaching. I'm all about giving. And it's such a blessing to be able to live and work in my desired zone on a daily basis and to meet and connect with so many of you guys. All right. This presentation is for you. And this will help you. The whole point of this presentation is to update your social media profiles, specifically the top 3 most important ones: your Instagram account, your LinkedIn account, and your Facebook, to get more clients for your law firm going forward. All right, so make sure to stick to the end to receive the Legal Funnel Social Media Makeover Worksheet. It's a 1-page. I'll share that with you in a little bit, which will help you implement everything that I'm about to teach you. First of all, again, who am I? I've grown 3 law firms to multiple 7 figures. This is in business law, employment law, lemon law, class actions, personal injury, and property damage. These are all active current law firms that I'm either 100% owner or majority owner of these law firms. And it all, again, and the reason why I have so many of these law firms is because the system and the backend is very repeatable. The same client sources, the same automations, the same things that I set up over and over to tap into these niches and to set up for myself. And then also through my program, Legal Funnel, I basically pass on these exactly the things that I'm currently doing, not what I've done before, not what I did 6 months ago, exactly what I'm doing now, to be able to pass it on for you to apply it for your own law firm. If there's any specific things that I know about specific niches, like any of these or any of the ones that I've done in the past, I share that. I'm an open book. But it's very repeatable. That's the important part. At this point, I've generated over 11,000 clients the past 7 years. Also, for my first law firm, I have 2,943 5-star Google reviews from one of my law firms, which is one of the highest in the nations. I also have, at this point, I generate over 7,200 legal leads per month. That's a hell lot of leads to get a lot of experience, to know exactly how to follow up with them, how to sign them up, now that you sign them up, how to automate that entire workload. It's a lot of that experience that I take that I pass on to you guys. Also, we have over 260 lawyers who have joined our Legal Funnel Mastery Program, which is exactly, again, sharing everything that I've done and passing it with you guys. We've also been able to capture over 100 lawyer video testimonials. These are real lawyers, people who have been through a program, who say very positive things about how we can help them achieve the same results. And an important part, and which is different from what I do, from what everyone else does, is that I teach based on actual results that an actual attorney does. Okay, a lot of other programs and marketing things, it's all like these overarching general principles. You got to make more videos. Like, great, I know I got to make more videos, but like, what is the actual actionable, practical steps you actually have to take that will work also for you? Okay, so everything that I share with you is based on things that I'm currently doing or have done. Also, I'm a master of growth. I could go find a new platform and grow out big fan base and get clients from it. So I've been able to grow and my Udemy account to over 29,000 students. I've also been able to grow my YouTube channel to over 7,570 YouTube subscribers. We also have the 260 lawyers inside of our program that I've been able to meet and connect with you guys in person. I'm also currently on a 100-day YouTube challenge. Anything that I teach on our last training, I taught about YouTube. Everything that I teach, I do myself. And it's all, again, very practical. For one of my law firms, I have 1,864. It's a screenshot from a couple months ago. For another law firm, 4,000 clients. For another law firm, 3,170 clients. Again, all practical, real things that I'm currently doing. I've also been able to receive my first 2 Comma Club award for generating over $1 million online for my first law firm. Then I was able to replicate that for my second award and my third one. And recently I actually earned my 4th one. And that one actually did $5 million within 16 to 18 months. And again, the point of me sharing this with you is that everything that I teach is completely repeatable for you. This is, as I shared with you, one of my law firms has over 2,143 Google reviews, and I've also been in podcast shows sharing all this experience. However, this 3-day challenge for the next 3 days is for you. Okay, this whole thing is for you. It's not for me. So make sure to show up every day, take it seriously, and implement each day together. Okay, very important. I want everybody to commit to showing up to these, because we're gonna implement everything that I'm sharing with you on live as we do it. A couple of weeks ago, I asked a poll inside of our Facebook group: which social media do you spend the most time on? So number 1 was actually Facebook. Number 2, Instagram. Third, LinkedIn. And then fourth one is TikTok. I do see the 3 being Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And those are the ones we're going to focus on. Ultimately, I am going to touch upon each of those 3. But however, I strongly do believe that it's very important to pick one of those social media sources to go really hard on, instead of diversifying all your efforts across multiple social platforms. Okay. And the way to choose is to ask yourself, which one am I most likely to stay consistent with for the next 6 to 12 months? It's the one that feels the most natural for you. It's the one that you naturally are more likely to produce content on. Okay. So I'll touch about this idea about which one is going to be your top social media that you're going to focus on, because I don't want you spreading yourselves too thin across, posting a little bit here on Facebook, a little bit here on Instagram, doing that. Okay. So have that in mind. I'm going to get you guys focused on one. So again, just to recap the schedule, today we'll be talking about Instagram. Tomorrow we'll talk about LinkedIn. And on Wednesday, we'll talk about Facebook. So make sure to show up every day and update your social media as we go along. That's the important part. We're going to do it live together. All right. So we all have different personas on social media, right? We have the serious professional side on LinkedIn, and then we kind of have our quote unquote real side on Facebook. But even though on Facebook it's supposed to be our real side, we kind of exaggerate that. And then we have our Instagram, which is very visually appealing, and then on Tinder it has its own language. But what's important here is that every social media has its own language, has its own way that you're able to capture and get what you want from that social media. And we kind of portray ourselves speaking that language. Okay, so you just have to understand every social media has its own language. So today we're all going to be focusing on very specific things that's tailored for Instagram. And it's very important to know that first impression is everything, right? People that don't know you, all of a sudden the first thing that they see from you is how they're going to judge you. Okay, that's why. Here's a cold hard fact I'm going to share with you, is that your clients look you up on social media before they hire you. Okay, everyone that hires you will look you up. Either they will Google you, or they will find your Facebook or your Instagram account or your LinkedIn and look you up and see what you look like. Are you real? Are you legit? Do you have reviews? All that stuff. They're going to do that. It's 100%. Just assume that every single client does. Okay, nobody enters a new relationship without looking you up on social media. Okay, that's why it's so important for us to be able to update our social medias going forward, so that we don't look like this weak kind of person on social media. And your Instagram and your Facebook profiles are your new resumes. Now, back in the day, it was very important for us to have an updated resume. Well, these days, our Facebook and our Instagram and our LinkedIn profiles has become the new resumes. Okay, so the one we're focusing on is Instagram. Let me quickly share with you guys some important kind of stats about Instagram. Why is it so important? Why is it so big? Well, first of all, 1 billion people use Instagram per month. That's a lot of people. Also, an average person spends 30 minutes a day. I kind of assumed that it'll be more, but 30 minutes a day is what it seems like what it was in 2021. And 81% of people use Instagram to research products and services, which is crazy. 4 out of 5 people that use Instagram to kind of look up to see what should I buy and who should I hire. Also, 50% of people have visited a website to make a purchase after seeing a product or service on Instagram. Okay, very important. Again, people use Instagram to help them make decisions on whether they should hire you or not. Okay, that's a fact. So that being said, let me share with you their worksheet. I'm going to put the link in the chat. There it is. Just click on that right now. And if you guys are watching this video later on YouTube, I will put the link to this in the description below. So go ahead into that link. It definitely helps to do this on your desktop, and go ahead and print this out. You'll be able to click on right here, just print it out right now. I'll give you guys a minute and you guys will print this out. So right now, what I want you to do is to pull out your phone and go on your Instagram. This is the only time where you're supposed to go on your Instagram account. So go ahead and pull it out. Okay, let's go on your homepage. On the bottom right, click on your little picture and keep that open. So the first thing I'm going to do is we need to make sure that your profile picture is good. Okay, so this is a mistake that I see a lot of lawyers make when it comes to all the social media accounts. Your profile picture should be a smiling picture of your face. Okay, not a picture of your family, not a picture of your body, not a picture of anything else, not a picture of your pets. It's a smiling headshot. So ask yourself, look at your profile picture. Is it a smiling headshot? And smiling makes a huge difference. You are more likely to get more clients if you're smiling in your picture versus a serious picture. I don't care what kind of litigation attorney you are or how serious you are in your business. If you want more clients and if you want people to be attracted to you, it needs to be smiling. Yes, good. So smiling. If you already have a smiling picture, check off and say good. Check that off on your worksheet. If not, we need to update that today. Okay, smiling headshot. Good. Second, cropping. Another mistake a lot of lawyers make. From shoulders up. Okay, so it's up close and personal, so people can see your face. People are attracted to face. People, there's a lot of evolutionary stuff that we trust people when we see their face, especially if they're somebody that's smiling and that's trustable. So make sure the cropped, it's a nice cropped from your kind of chest up, right here to right here. Okay, so ask yourself whether you check that off as well. And the third one, as you said, Brent, is, again, this is for your Instagram. We're talking in Instagram language. I'm not talking about Facebook and LinkedIn right now. I'm talking about Instagram. For Instagram, you're trying to get attention and you're trying to use imagery and visually to get attention. Well, what better way than to use a colored background? So this is optional. However, I do highly recommend it because it will get more clicks, more little clicks on your profile picture if it's a little bit more colored. It stands out much more. Okay, and you'll see the top people have this kind of idea. It works. Okay, so what's cool is I'm going to share with you a Canva template. I'm going to put this link in the chat right now. So I just put that in the chat and I'll copy and paste it again. When you click on this, and anything with visual and graphics, by the way, Canva is the best for this. If you don't have a Canva account, open up a Canva account, and I share with you a little template that you can use to create a colored background little picture. So you'll click on the link that I just shared with you, click on use template, that will automatically import it to your Canva account. And you will get access to this, where you'll be able to replace the picture with your own. And by the way, how it's transparent, has a transparent background. It's a PNG. The picture is a PNG file. And if you have a picture that is not transparent, then there's plenty of tools that will make it a transparent picture for you. So if you guys don't have these little tools, I'm gonna put this in the chat. Again, this is for, I know this question is like, how do I make my picture transparent? One tool is called remove.bg. That will automatically take your picture and remove the background. Okay, that's one tool. There's other ones. Let me see. That's the most popular one. Let me see if there's another good one. And this is another one, clippingmagic.com. Okay, you will take your picture. Let's just say I have, let me see if I can take a picture. I have a little wedding picture here. but it will upload the picture and just go through the tool. There's a way to, the different tools have different ways to do it, but you will mark, hey, I want this picture to be basically what I want to keep, and the rest should be blurred out. So we'll kind of, it will take this out and it will take out the background. I don't want to set it up and do it right now, but those two tools, again, one is remove.bg, the other one is called unscreen or clippingmagic.com. Any of these tools will help you make transparent background pictures. Okay. So that's your picture, your profile picture. Make sure ideally it has a smiling headshot, crop it right, and if you can, add a little cool color background, either that color that I gave you or whatever color that you like. And that will help you make the best profile picture for, again, Instagram. Okay, maybe this wouldn't work well for LinkedIn, but for Instagram, yes, this will be your best profile picture. Okay, good so far? For profile picture, say good. If you guys are you gonna update? Who's gonna update their Instagram? Good. I see Scott's picture. So the pictures that I'm seeing. So Scott, your picture has to be zoomed in more. Brent, I love yours. It's zoomed in. Marty, I love that you're smiling really big. I would probably zoom in a little bit further. Aaron, yours even zoomed in more. Bring it up, bring the crop even more. Theta, your picture is great, but I will make your background a little different color than black. It'll get more attention. Shannon needed to get a better picture. Michelle says, good, just update it to a color background. My current photo is the same one as the one I'm using right now for Zoom. I just changed the background. Perfect. That is perfect. Michelle, I see that it's cropped well and it's a smiling picture. So very good. Good. That's number one. Number two, your name on Instagram. So here's the cool part. Your name is searchable. Not only do people search for your name, but they also search for people that do different things. Let's just somebody could be searching for car accident lawyer or estate planning lawyer, or whatever that is. Not only is it searchable, but people also see that when they go on your Instagram profile. So let me show you exactly where that is. So when you go on your Instagram right now and click on, again, on the top, on the bottom right, click on your profile picture. So you go on this screen and then click on edit profile right here, edit profile. And after that, your name, don't just put your name there. Put also either what type of lawyer you are. Okay. That's something that a lot of people miss. And if you're a type of lawyer who does 4 different types of law, that's something we have to change in 2022, because that's not going to really, you're not going to be successful running 3 different types of law firms. Instead, something that I do with all of our students is, first I always ask, what type of law do you do? Everyone gives us their responses. And then if I can, I try to call the lawyers and get them to tell me exactly which practice type brings them most of their clients. And if you go analyze your past 12 months, usually you get most of your clients from one of your practice types. And it's much better going forward to focus and hyper focus on one practice type, and make all your social media accounts, your website, your funnels, your emails, your email signatures, everything about that one specific practice type, versus the fact that you do family law, estate planning, this, that is anti-business. It helps you lose clients when you do so many different types of law. Instead, going forward, 2022, hyper focus on one type of law. It's one secret sauce that you need for your law firm, is to focus on one. Okay. Not only the way that people see you, they'll be more likely to hire you, but also you yourself, your attention will get multiplied, and will get multiplied when you focus on that one type. Okay. If you put all your attention and all your focus on how can I get more clients for this, you're more likely to get clients for that just one practice type. Okay. So very important. It's something that I'm always very particular about. Hyper focus on one practice type versus 3 or 4 or multiple or even 2. Okay. So right now, go ahead and, sorry for my little rant, I just have to get that out, but go ahead and update your name. Put in your name and put dash whatever type of lawyer you are. Car accident lawyer, estate planning lawyer, whatever that fits, do your best. Barbara, it doesn't matter. I don't really touch upon personal versus business, and it doesn't make too much of a difference. What you do with your account is what makes a difference. So either your personal account or your business account. I am on business myself, but it doesn't, from what I've seen and what I know, it doesn't make too much of a difference. It's just about what you do with it. Yes, it only allows 30 characters. So do your best to try to fit in as much as you can. Sometimes you may have to remove whatever it is, remove some words, but try to make it fit. Do your best as you can. If you market in Spanish, can I put it in Spanish? Yes, Shannon, that's a very good way to niche down. A lot of people don't realize that they have a gold mine sitting in front of them because they could just focus on one specific type of clients, Spanish clients, Korean clients. That is a perfect niche. So for one of my law firms, I don't serve everybody. I only serve certain types of people. And because of that, a little secret sauce is the reason why I'm so successful with that type of law firm. So same thing with you. Yes, if most of your clients, 60, 70, 80% of your clients come from Spanish, make everything in Spanish. Everything. You might lose some of your English clients, but I promise you will get 2 or 3 times more Spanish clients just because you have it in Spanish profile. And if you're watching this right now on YouTube later, do it right now. There's no point of just sitting here watching this. All right. Third is probably the most important part. A lot of lawyers miss is your bio. Okay. Your bio. This is when you go again on the same page and you click on edit profile. Then over here, your bio is this right here, this little section right here. Okay. You only have 150 characters. So we kind of have to make it very punchy and make it very good. But here's how you do it. There's a system to the madness. Line 1, and feel free to kind of write this out either on your worksheet, somewhere here. Okay, line 1, I want you to think about who do you help and how do you help them? Okay. Question is, who do you help and how do you help them? Good news is I gave you guys some examples, and I actually have this on the next slide, but on our worksheet right here, in a small little print right here, is some examples for you. I help. I mean, maybe I should have done this one by one, but let me just go there. So line 1, some little examples. I help these specific type of people get what? What's the benefit that they get? Another example. I help these types of people turn their car problem into money. What's the problem that you turn into benefits? Okay. So specify who you're helping and what you do for them and how you do it. Or another example is I help entrepreneurs avoid dealing with complicated legal forms. Avoid the problem. Okay. So again, I help target client either benefit or turn problem into benefit or avoid problem. So go ahead and choose that. Or another example you can use is lawyer for target client looking to blank. Lawyer for entrepreneurs looking to start their business. Lawyer for for those injured looking to get paid for their car accident. Different ways to go around it. Okay, I'll give you guys very good templates. Pick one of those. Don't overthink it. Just keep it very simple. Don't avoid the legalese. Use very common words, common language words to just say in very simple terms, who do you help and how do you help them? I help inventors, creators, and brand owners protect their brand, products, and businesses. That's very good. However, it's something that I touch upon here. Make sure your bio is as specific as possible. So when you say I help inventors, creators, and brand owners protect their brands, products, and businesses, you're trying to encompass everybody that you can help. Instead, what I would do, take your top type of clients that you help and the top thing that you help them protect. That will be much stronger. I help exactly these people do this. When you talk specifically to the one type of people, they're a lot more likely to be like, yeah, that's me. But when you're trying to speak to everyone, hey, I help entrepreneurs and I also do this and I also do that, it's not strong enough for people to be like, this guy is an expert. This guy can help me because you're just trying to attract everyone. So, okay. So Be very specific. Let's go to line 2. Line 2 is social proof. It doesn't matter how good of a lawyer you are. It doesn't matter how good you say that you can do something. If you don't provide proof that you can help your clients, no one's going to believe you. Okay. And again, we have a slide for this, but it's also on your worksheet. Let me just go there. These are 3 little examples. Again, it's on your worksheet. Either you will write number of clients that you served, or I'm getting all these calls coming in for some reason. Everybody needs you right now at this moment. The second template you can use is how many 5-star Google reviews do you have? Or how many years experience do you have doing family law? Or have you been featured, or are you a super lawyer or something? Some form of social proof of what makes you the authoritative person that can help people. I like the ones, for me, I usually use client served and how many Google reviews I have. That's why I always use specific numbers. I mean, in my legal funnel presentations, it's all based on numbers. Those are all proof. It's the same thing from going 2022, going forward. Be smart and use numbers to your advantage. Number of clients served, number of Google reviews you have, number of years that you've been doing this. Use numbers. The more specific the number it is, the better. Don't use round numbers. Use very specific numbers. There's a reason why people use very specific numbers. 2,684 clients. That's why I do that myself. People believe specific numbers. So yourself going forward, Theta made a good point. Hundreds or 800 plus. So even better than that, Theta, I would say 836. The more specific, the better. Line 3 is a call to action to generate leads. What does this mean? Let's go to an example. 2 examples. You're going to pick one. 100% free blank. Okay. Either that could be a guide, that could go something to some kind of video, or something where you're providing value in exchange for people's contact information. That's the beginning of a funnel. That's a whole other conversation. We won't get there, but it's something that I think is important for you guys to understand. All these social medias are your traffic sources. These are just people that are kind of discovering you. But after that, you have to drive them towards a funnel, towards some place where you capture their contact information. You're able to follow up with them, build a relationship with them over time, so that when they're ready to hire you, or when they're ready, when they need your services, then they'll come to you, because you're the one that's been following up with them and nurturing them and building a relationship with them. That's the whole funnel world, which is basically what I teach and what I help you kind of build out for yourselves is, you have your traffic, which is again your social media, and you have your funnel, and you have your automations. So your Instagram profile and your social media profiles will eventually lead to your funnel, to your legal funnel. So what is one thing you can provide that's high value for your clients? Either a guide, a video, something. If not, if you don't have that, and maybe you haven't thought about that, at the very least, you could say 100% free consultation, free case review, free whatever. Okay, something. Or if you want to direct people to message you, you say, message me, consult for 100% free consultation, or DM me, consult for free consultation. Okay, so think about which one, what can I do? 100% free consult, if you offer a free consult, or if you have something that you offer in your funnel, which we'll talk about, then that's what you want the last line to be. Is it better to give a free ebook or a consult? Both. I like to capture the contact information by first getting them in my funnel. So I basically say, hey, start your business here, and I send them to my funnel. And that way I have the contact information, and I'm able to follow up with them months later, even years later, if they need me. However, there's some people who also want to book a call with me. So that's where I don't want to get into it right now, like using Linktree and giving different options. But for now, just pick one. Doesn't matter which one you pick. Either a free ebook. If you have a free ebook, great. That's something I recommend, sending them to your funnel, which you already I know you're in our program, you'll be learning about this. So don't worry for now. Or if you don't have that, then a free consult. Okay. So those are your 3 lines. Let's put it together. And then link, and then it says link 4. But line 4 is, what's the link? The link that you link out in your profile that will link out to your funnel, to the place where you go capture the contact information to follow with them later. Okay. I'm not going to get into it now, but that is a perfect place for you to link to your legal funnel. Okay. So go ahead right now and let's fit that into our bio. So take out your phone right now. And again, just to recap where we are, when you go on Instagram, on the bottom right, you click on this and then click on edit profile. Then right here under bio, click on bio, and then you will get this little place. Not sure how to make the bio lines fit my 2 different practice areas. That's probably an indication that you probably should focus on one practice type, at least for the sake of your social media and your Instagram and stuff. It's much better. I know you serve and you can serve clients in both, but for the sake of attracting clients, you just want to pick one. Again, the whole idea is if you're trying to speak to everyone, you're speaking to no one. That's the idea. Pick one practice type and make your bio just about one practice type. All right, let me share with you 3 great lawyer Instagram profile examples. The first one is lawyer Britt. Each of these that I'm about to share with you, these 3 all have good things that you can learn from, but there's some also that could be improved based on things that I see. So good things that I see is she has a great profile picture. Nice smiling headshot that's cropped well with a pink background. That's her little branding color. So great. Next, her name is in capital letters, property insurance lawyer. Very clear what she does. So she even replaced her whole name with in capital letters saying what she does, which is great. And she also added a little law emoji so that people associate her as being an attorney. Love that. Category, she chose lawyer and law firm. Perfect. Next, I help Florida homeowners sue insurance companies. Perfect. She explains exactly who she helps and how she helps people. And there's a little cool, relevant emoji. She links out to her website. Instead, I would probably, if I were her, I would, do some social proof. This number of clients that I've helped. This is how much settlements that I've, been able to get from my clients. That's, by the way, that's actually really another good one that you can use if you do car accidents or property damage and stuff like that. That's what I would do. How much settlements you've received. And then she has her phone number, and then she links it out to her link tree. The link tree basically is just a place, it's a page that you're able to link out to different things that you have. Either here, go to my funnel, book a call with me, etc., etc. I use you could use this. You could use ClickFunnels to make that kind of page. Also, you don't need a link tree to make this, but that's what she does. Okay, but I know for her, she focuses entirely on Instagram. She only does Instagram, and she does really, really well. She does it well. And that's because she's hyper focused on one social media. Next, Jacob Sapochnik, we're good friends. He could definitely improve his profile, that's for sure. But I know he does really well with content. So at least he makes up for it with being consistent and doing a good job of consistently putting out good content and good videos. And he's very active on TikTok. However, I think his profile could be better. So he has immigration lawyer for entrepreneurs. I think he got that idea from me from a couple of years ago that we talked. Next, he links out. He has social proof that I have 300,000 followers on TikTok. Here's my email, etc. And then he links out to actually one of his funnels, basically. So that's something we could learn. But yeah, his could be improved. Immigration lawyer. His thingy could be better. His category instead of public figure could be a lawyer and law firm. Some social proof, like better social proof that he has. I think I will improve that. And then next we have Gohar Abelian, attorney, law professor, and founder. I think that's too many things that she's doing. Instead, I would just say, what type of law do you do and who do you help? But she has kind of good social proof that she's a entrepreneur, humanity, just empowerment. And then she also links out to her link tree, which I'm sure it goes to her funnel or ways for people to go to contact her. Okay, so different things you can learn from each one. All right, so again, the important part is please take this moment to update your Instagram profile now. I'm not sharing this to get you to learn anything. No, it's all about doing something about it. So please take this moment right now, this hour, today, to update it. Going forward, 2022, you will have a much better, cleaner, nicer, sexier Instagram profile. And tomorrow we'll be continuing with day 2 with updating our LinkedIn. LinkedIn, the place where every lawyer should have a profile. Everybody who also hires you professionally, or your adjusters or your opposing counsels, all look you up on LinkedIn. So it's very important to have good professional LinkedIn profile. So don't miss out for that. For today,